So yeah, I'm showing you my part 2 of my vinyl record collection video. It's just no rap music at all. It's just a bunch of music genres that I have. The first one is the Bob Dylan Greatest Hits. It's a compilation album. It contains like a bunch of songs from each albums. Which, speaking of which, I will be picking up some of his albums at some point. Next album is The River by Bruce Springsteen. Such a classic album. Next album is Billy Ocean Sunway. I just bought this as a joke, and I listened to it. It was like, it's okay. It's alright. The next album is Weekends in LA. It's a live album, but one of my friends gave this to me for free. The same time he gave me the Bob Dylan album for free. And there's some other albums he gave me for free, which I'm going to be saying later. But I got this for free, and I listened to We All Remember Wes. Love that song. The next album I have is Hall and Oates Big Bam Boom. It's okay. Not the great album. The next album is Unknown Pleasures by Joy Division. Pretty good album. It's actually one of my favorite new waves album of all time. The next album I have is Michael Jackson Thriller. It's always an essential to have it in your vinyl record collection. Next album is Quincy Jones, The Dude. This is one of the albums I got for free when I was middle of paying my Death Grips album. So yeah. Pretty good project. The next one I recently got it today, is Sade's Diamond Life. Not a bad project. The next album is The Smith Meat is Murder. I don't know why the critics bash on this album, but I love this album so much. It's a classic. The next album is actually one of the best albums of all time. Talking Heads, Remaining in Light. Pretty good album. The next album is another Talking Heads album, Speaking in Tongues. Pretty good album as well. This is the one that my friend gave to me as well, but the next album is another compilation of the Tempest. It's actually a pretty good tape, honestly. The next album is actually a City Pop vinyl. I don't want to butcher the name, but I just ordered this from one of those like Japanese vinyl websites. They sell like tons of City Pop records and all that shit, and I picked this one, and one of the songs has actually appeared in The Weeknd's album Dawn FM. Track number 5, Midnight Predators. It's a must listen if you live somewhere legal. Because right now I'm living in Texas, and the sad part about it is like Texas illegalized weed. So it's a must listen. Best listen to it, High as Hell. And the next album is Turnstile, Time and Space. I think it's like the first debut album or the second debut album. But I love the fucking Turnstile. I'm wearing a Turnstile shirt right now. I saw them live back in 2019 at the Suicide Boys Grey Day show. And the last album I have is another Turnstile album, Glow On. One of the best projects of 2021. I love all the songs in it. Not a bad record. One of the best records I've ever heard in my whole entire damn life. I got into Turnstile because they were performing at Suicide Boys in 2019, and the only time they had one of their songs is from this album. But when I got back to listen to Turnstile, the reason why I got back listening to Turnstile is because Lil Baby's music sucks ass. Even though he's a rapper, but I'm not listening to any of his shit again. You want to check my reviews? Go on albumoftheyear.org. Like, comment, and subscribe.